The Apostle Paul, one of the greatest spiritual leaders in history, wrote these poignant words, "I do not understand what I do. For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I hate I do." Sound familiar? Today we're going to explore a profound truth that most videos on this topic completely miss. Why your struggle with lust may not be proof of your failure, but rather of the unique purpose God has for your life. And I promise you that by the end of this video, you'll see your struggle in an entirely different light. Throughout the Bible, we see an undeniable pattern. Those whom God chose for extraordinary purposes often faced extraordinary temptations. David, a man after God's own heart, fell into lust with Bathsheba. Joseph, destined to save nations, was tempted by Potiphar's wife. Samson, gifted with supernatural strength, was repeatedly drawn to women who were not in God's plan. But here's what other videos don't tell you. These failures were not random. There's a spiritual principle at work here, one that applies directly to your life today. When God chooses someone for significant impact, the enemy doesn't respond with moderate resistance. He targets precisely the point of potential impact. Think about it. If you were leading a war, would you attack randomly, or would you aim exactly where it would cause the most damage to your opponent? The intensity of your struggle with lust may be directly proportional to the threat your divine calling poses to the enemy's plans. Now let me share something revolutionary with you, something that sets this video apart from everything else you've seen on this topic. In 2 Corinthians 12:7-9, Paul reveals that he was given a thorn in the flesh, a persistent struggle that wouldn't go away despite his prayers. "To keep me from becoming conceited, a thorn in my flesh was given to me, a messenger of Satan to torment me. 3 times I pleaded with the Lord to take it away from me. But he said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.'" Biblical scholars have debated for centuries about the nature of this thorn. A physical illness? A spiritual temptation? But here's the key point. God did not remove it. He revealed that this struggle had a purpose, to keep Paul humble and dependent on his grace. Your struggle with lust might serve a similar purpose, not because God causes temptation, but because he can use even our struggles to shape us for his purposes. This isn't just spiritual theory. It's a truth that transforms how you see your battle. Throughout history, those who have had the greatest spiritual impact have often faced the fiercest inner battles. St. Augustine prayed, "Lord, make me pure, but not yet," as he wrestled with sexual temptation in his youth. He later became one of the greatest theologians in Christianity. C.S. Lewis spoke of a zoo of lusts before becoming one of the most influential Christian voices of the 20th century. Even Mother Teresa admitted to going through periods of intense spiritual darkness and doubt while serving the poorest of the poor. What sets these spiritual giants apart is not the absence of struggle, but how they responded to it. And this is where we get practical, because understanding that you may be chosen is just the beginning. What matters is your response to that calling. If your struggle with lust is connected to the purpose God has for your life, here are 4 responses that set the truly chosen apart.